When was the last time we all watched movies? Do you remember movies at all in the multiplex? Well, I am reminding you of movies not for the sake of movies today, but in this video, you will understand the beauty of popcorn and what has popcorn got to teach us with our lives. Hey folks, I am CSK, your personal coach, and you're watching me on my channel, CSK Speaks. I for one, I don't like and enjoy popcorns. And my friends always used to take me to movie theaters and get on big buckets of popcorns and keep munching on them right from the word go till the very end of the movie. I don't know, I never enjoyed this entire popcorn and Pepsi combination at all. But every single time I saw these guys, I was kind of so happy to see them happy. For them, popcorn meant freedom. Freedom from all the healthy, nutritious food. For that 2-3 hours, they can enjoy that bucket. For them, popcorn meant fun. They can throw and just play some pranks on each other. For them, popcorn also meant friendship, because popcorn reminded them of togetherness, of camaraderie. Now, when I looked at all of this, I couldn't help but notice the beauty of the popcorn. But again, as I said, I'm not a person who enjoys popcorn. So I just left it at that. Till such time when I realized an important lesson in my life which popcorn gave me. But for that, you need to travel with me to Bangalore 20 years ago, where back in the old days, that is 20 years ago, the process of popcorn was totally different. Yes, we all know that packed popcorns which is available in the multiplex, those packets, or that machine where the guy puts on that and then it keeps popping out. And then somebody is there waiting. In fact, all the children in the, melas or the carnivals, they are just standing there with open, bright eyes, and then they are looking at how the popcorns are popping out, right? But slightly before that, popcorns are even made in places at home. No, I'm not talking about those ready-mix popcorn poppers which you bring and then put it in a ball and heat it in an oven for 2 minutes and then you get out your popcorns. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the traditional way of making a popcorn. You want to learn that? Yes, come with me. Back in the age when people used to grow corn, they used to collect those corns, separate them out, remove all the fiber and also the cover and everything, and they used to collect all of them in a big bowl, and they used to keep it out for drying in the sun. And once it has achieved that level of nice crispiness, the moisture is all gone, they will bring it out and then they will heat it. And when they heat, you know what they have to do? They have to heat it in that barrel. They have to put some sand and then they have to put all this corn on that so that it gets that heat and then it is all there. And then you need to have a big stick, and you have a cloth tied to one end of it, and then you cover the entire ball which is kept on the flame with cloth. You put the stick and then you knead it, you rotate it so that every corn gets that desired heat, and after a while you remove that particular piece of cloth and the popcorn pops out. Popcorn pops out high up in the air and then it just flies all over, and then kids in the house and other family members will go with bowls and collect those popcorns and put it back. That's the traditional process of making the popcorn. Of course, today we have all of these mechanized, and you have caramel coated, you've got honey coated, and you've got salt and sweet or sugar or masala namkeen and all that. But then this is what it is, right? So when I was looking at all of this, when I was looking at this entire tradition of making the popcorn, one thing caught my attention, and that is, every piece of corn is put on the ball, and when every piece of the corn is put on the ball and this heat is given, when it pops out, not every corn pops out. There are few corns which are just there in the ball. This is the same thing which happens even when you heat it in your oven at your house. Not every piece of corn becomes a big, nice blossomed flower, right? Now that caught my attention and I was asking this question, why? It's the same process. You get the corn from the field, you dry them up, you put them for heating, and then it has to pop out. But why is it not happening? When I got this question, I went a little more deeper. I looked at them and then I saw this and said, okay, there are three basic categories which comes out. One, the flour, light, so sweet in terms of you put it in your mouth, it just melts away, and then it just goes high and then it's there from the same corn, the corn flour. Now you take that. Then there is another one, half baked. There is a little bit of corn and then there is a little bit of a flour. You enjoy that as well. But then there is a third category. Corn, no flour, just hard as a rock. And normally, even my friends, when they used to buy buckets of popcorns, used to keep them. In fact, that was the one which used to make noise, that noise of pebbles inside a jar. And they used to just throw them away. By the time the movie was over, they just used to leave them. And invariably, in everybody's bucket, I used to see these little pebbles of corn pasted. And same thing, even in the traditional way. So there are three basic categories. Then I asked, why this is happening? I did not get an answer there, but I got an answer in my life. And that's what I'm going to share with you here. Just assume the ball to be the society and these three categories of corn to be people like us. All of us in our life go through the heat and the fire and trials and turbulations in life, right? Now when we go through this, the choice is in our hand. One, we can fully become blossom flowers and then give happiness, spread happiness, be happy with whatever we go through, because like that flower, it goes through the heat only to give you pleasure, right? And there are enough and more examples in this country or in the world where people have gone through the heat and then they have become famous and they have become successful, they have become popular, they have also spread happiness. When I talk of happiness, I can't help but think of Mother Teresa. I mean, it was not easy for her to deal with people with leprosy. It was not easy for her to give dignity to a human death. But then she was always having a smile on her face and helping people all around. Mother Teresa. So there are that kind of people. Then there is the second category of people. Broadly, you and I might fall into that category. At least I for sure fall into that category, where you go through the fire, you go through the trials and turbulations, but you're not always spreading happiness. You also complain and whine and cry and criticize and condemn. Why me? Why is this happening with me? And why always it is me? I have to go through all this. Nothing goes right in my life. Everything is a problem. Remember and connect with that. These are lines which we keep talking to our friends and family and even to ourselves. So we go through that. So we enjoy and we spread happiness. We are kind sometimes. We show gratitude sometimes. But at the same time, we also have this nature to cry and complain and question and pass blame on the society around us. That's the second category of the popcorn. The third category, and I don't want any of you to be in that category, is the category who do not believe in spreading happiness, who do not believe in looking positive outside, who do not think that they are entitled for success. They just think that the fate has sealed their life. Like that corn, in spite of the heat, in spite of the transformation process, it still remains a hard nut. And nobody wants it, nobody likes it, and it just goes away unutilized. We don't want to be those categories of people, isn't it? So if you look at popcorn and our life, there may be no much similarities, but if you look at the process and the categorization of these popcorns, I think there is a lesson for each one of us to learn. And that was what prompted me to share this with you all. If you have enjoyed it, if you have liked it, then do put that comment and say which category you belong to and which category you are headed towards. I think that's the most important thing we need to understand and share. If you like this, and if you have some more life lessons from real life examples like popcorn, do share and put on the comment, because I'm going to take them and I'm going to try to learn from that and also share more stories connected to them for the larger interest of the audience and the people around us. Thank you very much for watching CSK Speaks. Like and comment. I'll be back with more videos. In fact, I do 2 videos every week, Tuesdays and Fridays. So you want to get those notifications, click on the like button, click on the bell button, and you'll get the notifications. And let's walk this journey together.